Ma'am is mute. Ma'am is muted.
Ma'am is muted. Ma'am's mic is muted.
Oh, okay, okay. Exercise 20B. Circumference of a base of a 12-meter high conical tent is 66 meter. Find the volume of the air contained in it. So h is equal to 12 meter. Circumference is equal to 66 meter. Circumference of the circle is 2 pi r. 2 pi r is equal to 66. Therefore, r is equal to 66 divided by 2 pi. R is equal to 66 divided by 2 into pi value 22 by 7, or we can write it as 3.14. For our convenience, we are writing it as 22 by 7. So denominator 7 will goes in the numerator. So it was into 7. 66 into 7. Denominator 2 into 22. Answer. Fraction. Tell me.
From 11th table 2 and
3. Then 7 3s are 21 by. That is enough. We have to find the volume. No, volume 1 by 3. Fraction is the 1 by 3. So R is equal to 21 by 2. That's enough. Then volume of the air contained in it. That means volume we have to find out. So volume is equal to 1 by 3 formula. Conical, cone shape volume. Volume is equal to formula 1 by 3 pi r square h. Substitute the value 1 by 3 into pi value 22 by 7 into r. 21 by 2 the whole square. 21 by 2 r square. So 21 by 2 into 21 by 2 into h is given as 12 into 12. Then translation, answer. Seven threes are 21. Then here 11. Then 3 cancel. Then 2 and 12 6 times. So balance 11 into 21 into 6, isn't it? So what will be? Not completed. Answer, tell me. Don't waste the time.
693.
693.
1386.
1386. 1386 meter cube. Check it. 1386 is the answer. 1386 meter cube. Which part wrong? Tell me. Repeat. Want to repeat or not?
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am, I didn't calculated 1, 2. That's it.
Okay. So then fourth question. The radius and the height of a right circular cone are in the ratio 5:12. Radius and the height. So radius is to height is given as 5:12. The radius and the height of a right circular cone are in the ratio 5:12. And its volume is, so volume is given as 2512 cubic centimeter, that is centimeter cube, 2512. Find the radius and slant height of the cone. So R we have to find out, then L also. So how can we? Radius is to height. So what will be the radius? Let the radius of the cone will be what? Radius is to height is 5:12. So it should be the multiples of 5 and it should be the multiples of 12. So we don't know. So let the radius be, let the radius of cone will be what? Five x. Yes or no? Let the value of that radius measurement is, let the radius of the cone is 5x and what?
Let the height of cone 12x.
Cone is equal to 12x. It is not 5 centimeter or 12 centimeter. That's why it should be the multiples of that value. We have to find out. Find out the radius and slant height L. So if we get height, then only we can find the slant height L. So radius, we have to find out radius. Radius is not 5 centimeter. It should be the multiples. We have to find out that. So radius of the cone is equal to 5x and the height of the cone is equal to 12x. Volume is given as 2512. We know the volume of the cone formula. Instead of this volume, we can substitute the value. Volume of cone is equal to what? Volume is equal to 1/3 pi r square h. So both volumes. So we can equate these two. So that is what we can write. 1/3 pi r square h is equal to 2512. That means volume is given as 2512. Up to this understood or not? Right down. Any doubt in this? Is it clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Then substitute the value. Given, take pi is equal to 3.14. It is specified there. You should write the value of pi as 3.14. So don't write 22/7. It should be 3.14. Given in the question. So how can we write? One by 3 into pi 3.14. Then r square. Let the radius of the cone r is equal to 5x. So 5x the whole square into h. 12x is equal to 2512. Up to this completed. After that, don't write. First listen me. That's what we can do. Tell me. 1/3. Next step. Hello. Into 5x the whole square is what?
25x square.
X square into 12x is equal to 2512. Write this. Next, what I have to do? Tell me. Then only I will write. Tell me. Simple calculation only, no. X can be written as x square and x. So this will be x cube.
25 into
Can we cancel this 3 and 12? We can cancel that now. 3 and 12, 4 times. So balance 3.14 into 25 into 4 into x cube is equal to 2512. So x cube is equal to 2512 divided by 3.14 into 25 into 4. To remove the decimal place, multiply by 0, 2 zeros. So 2512 into 100 divided by, here also we have to multiply by 3.14 into 25 into 4 into 100 to remove the decimals. Multiply by 100, 2 decimal place, so multiply by 100. Then next step it will be 2512 into 100 divided by, if you multiply 3.14 with this 100, you will get it as 31400, remove 2 decimal place. So 314 into 25 into 4. Any doubt up to this? Then write down. Which is step doubt? Please tell me. Or I made wrong. That also you have to. Answer? $25 and 100, how many times possible? 4. Or anything wrong in this? Please tell me, open your mouth, otherwise I will wind up.
ma'am 2512 into 100 by 314 into 100. 25 into 4 is 100.
Okay, 25 into 4 you are doing. Okay. Here also.
100.
100 here.
Ma'am, that removed decimal points.
Then 2512 divided by 314 is what? How many times possible? 314. Cancellation. Do with 2. That is better now. Cancel it. 2512 divided by 314. Cancel by 2. 2 ones are 2. 2 twos are 4. Balance 1. 5 twos are 10. Then 3 2.
157. 7 only, no.
7. Okay. Then numerator. Is it 1251?
Ma'am, 2512 cancellation, it will come 1256.
1256. Okay. Then which one will be possible? Here. 157. Its cube is equal to, so into dash we should get it as 1256. So last number 7, table of 7, last number 6. So which number? Think of that. If you don't know directly means think of that.
8.
8.
8.
8 possible or not, check it. 1256, no? So is equal to 8. That means x cube is equal to 8. So x is equal to cube root of 8. That means cube root of 8 means 2, 4. Here again 2, 2. So x is equal to 2. X is equal to 2 we got. Any doubt up to this? Therefore,
No, ma'am.
radius of cone is equal to, radius of cone we assumed it as what? We have 5x left, 5x. So 5 into 2 which is equal to 10. 10 centimeter. Then height of the cone. Height of the cone is equal to and height of the cone is equal to 12x. 12 into 2 which is equal to 24 centimeter. So first part okay. Radius 10 centimeter. R we have to find out. Then how can we find L? L also we have to find out. Tell me, how can we find L? H is given. H we got
You
just
said the first theorem, L square is equal to
L square is equal to R square plus H square. So L square is equal to R square means 10 square plus H square 24 square. Find out. Ten square 100 plus 24 square
576.
576.
So L square is equal to 676. So L will be root of 676. Which method you are applying? Prime factorization method, no? That is better. 676, which one is possible? Or if you know directly, no problem. You can do it. 25 into 25 is 625, no? Mental calculation, 625. Then what will be 676 near to that? So it will be
26.
26. Check with the 26. 26 into 26. If you don't know, please do with this itself. Prime factorization method. Or directly you can write it will be 26 centimeter. So slant height is equal to 26 centimeter. Radius is equal to 10 centimeter. Therefore, radius is equal to 10 centimeter and slant height is equal to 26 centimeter. 26 centimeter. Okay. Completed. Then question number 5. Okay. Then fifth question. Two right circular cones X and Y are made. X having 3 times the radius of Y and Y having half the volume of X. Calculate the ratio between the heights of X and Y. So two circular cones X and Y are made. So two cones are the X and Y. X, so radius of cone Y will be what? X having 3 times the radius of Y. X is equal to is given as what? X. Radius of X is given as what? Radius of X. X having 3 times the radius of Y. That sentence is clear or not? X having, that is radius of cone X is equal to 3 times the radius of Y and Y having half the volume of X. Y having, so first we are relating with the radius and after that relating with the volume. So what will be the radius of Y? What will be? We don't know the radius of Y. Let the radius of Y is equal to radius R, small r we can assume. Don't write first, listen me. Therefore, what will be the radius of X? Radius of X, tell me. If we assume the radius of Y as R, what will be the radius of X?
3 into R. 3
R. 3R. That is 3 times the radius of Y. Right up to this. Like this. Let the radius of Y is equal to R. Therefore, the radius of X is equal to 3R. The next is relation between the volume of two cones and Y having half the volume of X. Y having half the volume of X. So what is the meaning of Y having half the volume of X? Half the volume of X. What can we write? Any idea? And Y having half the volume of X. Let the volume of Y is equal to V, then what will be the volume of X? Tell me. Y having half the volume of X. What is the meaning of that? Y having the half the volume of X. If it is 2, what will be? Half of 2. 1.
1.
Then if it is 6, half of 6, 3. So volume of X will be 2V. Then only we will get what? 2V divided by 2. We assume it as what? V. So listen properly and write. Let the volume of Y is equal to V. Therefore, the volume of X is equal to 2V. Therefore, the volume of X is equal to 2V. Using that sentence, mark it and study. Sometimes it will be difficult how to take that. That the volume of y is equal to v and volume of x will be 2v. That means it is given y having half the volume of x. The volume of y is given as what? Condition is volume of y is half of what? Volume of x. Volume of y means volume of x divided by 2. That is volume of y. Understood? So volume of x is 2v means then we can write it as y. So we can assume that volume of y is equal to v, then volume of x is equal to 2v. Next step. We have to calculate the relation between the heights. So let h1 be the height of cone x and h2 be the height of cone y. Two cones are there, so height h1, h2. We know the formula what? Volume of cone is equal to 1 by 3 pi r square h. Two cones are there, so volume of cone x we have to find out. Volume of cone y we have to find out. Then only we can find out the value of h, relation between h. Then up to this, what is your doubt? Tell me. These are things we are taking. That's all. Volume of cone is equal to general formula volume. We know volume of cone is equal to 1 by 3 pi r square h. We have two cones. So first we will do with the volume of cone x. Volume of cone x. How can we tell me? Think of the radius. What are the things you have written? 1 by 3. That I will not write. 1 by 3, tell me. Pi as pi itself you write first. Pi as pi itself. Then r and h you have to. Volume of cone x. So what will be the radius of the cone x and the height of the cone x? Tell me. Radius of cone x. Already we wrote that. We assume that the radius of cone x is equal to what? Starting.
3r.
Okay, 3r the whole square into h. What about the height of the cone x? Now only we wrote that.
h1.
h1. So 1 by 3 pi into 9r square into h1. That is 3 cancel. So we can write it as what? 3 pi r square h1 is the volume of cone x. Volume of cone x. Let it be equation number 1. Instead of that volume of cone x, we can substitute it as what? Volume of cone x. We assume the volume of cone x as what? Let the volume of cone y is equal to v, then the volume of cone x will be what?
2v.
2v. 2v. Okay. 2v. So that as equation number 1. Similarly, volume of cone y is equal to same formula 1 by 3 pi r. Here r is what? Cone y. Radius of cone y. Substitute 1 by 3 pi r square h. 1 by 3 pi into radius of cone y.
R.
R. R square. Then into H.
H2.
H2. We know volume of cone is what? Volume of cone by. Instead of that, what we can substitute? Volume of cone by.
V.
Is it V? Cone V. Okay. V is equal to 1 by 3 pi R square H2. So let it be equation number 2. Then what we can do? We want to get a V, no? Or equating 1 and 2. From there, what will be V? V is equal to 3 by 2, no? From here, V we can write it as 3 by 2, isn't it? Then here also V, here also V. Equating 1 and 2, what we will get? Understood? Here we have 2V. But here in the second equation, we have V. So if we want to equate, either left side or right side should be equal. Here 2V, here V. So we can make this 2V as V. So instead of writing this as equation number 1, one more step you can write. What about here? Therefore, V is equal to what? 3 by 2 pi R square H1. Make it as equation number 1. Then equating 1 and 2, what we will get? Equating 1 and 2. Three by 2 pi R square H1 is equal to 1 by 3 pi R square H2. We have to find out the ratio between height, that is H1 is to H2. We have to find out. For that we have to find out H1 by H2, then only H1 is to H2. H1 by H2 we have to find out, then H1 is to H2 is equal to, we can write. So tell me, H1 by H2, H1 by H2 is equal to, you are writing or listening? Tell me what I have to write here. If you don't know, please listen me. You say that. Then only I can understand what is wrong in you.
Ma'am, can we cancel both H?
Tell me, which one? Which two we can cancel? Pi cancel. Pi. Okay. Pi we can cancel. R square after also we can cancel. Remaining 3 by 2. H1 we have 3 by 2. H1 is equal to 1 by 3 H2. Okay. So this means what? 3 H1 divided by 2 is equal to 1 into H2 is H2 by 3, isn't it? We need H1 by H2. Just change the position. H1 only here. H2 you take here. 3H1 divided by, instead of 2, just change the position. Then it will be easy. 2 divided by 3. But we don't want 3H1. Or which method you are following? Tell me. That method I will apply. Or cross multiplication method. Tell me.
Ma'am, cross
Okay, cross multiplication. Okay, cross multiplication. 3 into 3. 9H1 is equal to 2H2. Then we need H1 is to H2. That means H1 by H2 we got, means then only we can write, no? So H1 by H2 will be what? So adjust.
2 by
H2 we need
2 by 9.
2 by 9. So therefore H1 is to H2 is equal to what?
2 is to 9.
2 is to 9. Okay. Then anyone have any doubt in this? Which step you have doubt? Please tell me. Is it okay for you all? This cross multiplication. Then starting here. Why we are cancelling this 5? If you are taking this to the left side, it will become divided by 5. So that 5 we are cancelling. Okay, thank you.